Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Got some rumors here. Let's talk about this rumor. It's a big rumor. I'm hearing that DAZN could let Canelo walk, and Canelo could be fighting December 19th on the platform. On the platform that's TBA, to be announced, or TBD, to be determined. I'm hearing that, and this is not concrete, and it could change. It is a rumor that DAZN just, feel that the best move is to let Canelo walk and do what he's gonna do in his career. And I'm almost hearing that Golden Boy is basically not gonna be a part of Canelo's future. So not sure if he'll be fighting for show on a different platform, but let's chop it up about it. Make sure you share the video. It's the best way to help out the channel. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And like I said before, they just probably thinking about it's not worth it. I'm not sure if it's worth to be tied up in years for the DAZN. I know Canelo sent the counter offer to them about how much he would take. Now, the original counter offer to Canelo, was simply, you get, I think it was $20 million. And 5 will go to, I think 25 in whole, 20 will go to Canelo, if my memory serves me correctly. And 5 will go to Golden Boy, because Golden Boy get $5 million from the DAZN every time Canelo fight. And it would be to basically you get a back end money for all the subscriptions you bring in that month. Canelo didn't like it. He sent the counter offer that I don't know what it was. I don't think anybody know what it was. And now, pretty much, I guess they can hold this up in court for years. And they thinking about the best thing to do is letting Canelo, basically go do what he want to do. And also heard that Canelo won't let Golden Boy be a part of his future. So, overall, these are the things you're hearing. You're hearing that Uterman could be the opponent. That's what I'm hearing from somebody different, that Uterman could be doing this thing out there. And if he fighting Uterman 9 times out of 10, that might be thinking he might be going back to Showtime and possibly on a fight-by-fight deal with Al Heyman or some type of multi-deal with Premier Boxing Champion. So, I mean, if they're going to let him walk because they can't come to a financial term and the contract says that they must pay Canelo whatever it is, a fight of the $280 million, and, basically they want him to fight Callum Smith. It was some talks about him fighting Callum Smith December 19th on the DAZN. He don't want to fight Callum Smith. He don't want to take a cut. He wanted to keep getting the money he got, and the DAZN can't pay him the money he got. So he want to keep $30 million to fight. And right now it just seems that the rumor is that they just going to go their own separate ways. And, for Canelo Alvarez, basically he a boss. People thinking it's Golden Boy that won't allow him to fight guys on even playing fields, or a rehydration clause, or whatever the situation is. It's Canelo. Canelo basically simply just wants to have the advantage and the safety net that he can do it. Oscar De La Hoya was all about fighting the best in his day, and that's what he's been about since running Golden Boy promotion. So also the rumor is Julio Cesar Martinez will be fighting on his undercard December 19th when he comes back as well. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's just like he wanted to be in control. And, part of it was the DAZN wanted him to fight the fighters they want him to fight. They want him to fight Billy Joe or Callum Smith. He didn't want to fight Billy Joe or Callum Smith. He didn't want to be felt like they telling him what to do. Canelo feel like he a boss. He can pick his fights. And pretty much there was a disconnect between the contract, because apparently he never seen the contract. Oscar and Golden Boy promised the DAZN that he would fight Gennady Golovkin. And he said that he didn't want to fight Gennady Golovkin in the trilogy. And when he wanted to fight Golovkin in the trilogy, Golovkin wanted to fight Kamil Zamata. So the DAZN simply can't, produce the funds for him. And I don't know if they had a pandemic clause in their contract, and apparently they may not have. And, right now Canelo don't want to do no pay cuts, don't want to do no favors. He went off the contract, and I don't really think it's just strictly about the pay cut, because he took a pay cut, I think, to fight somebody. Was it Kovalev? One of them fights he took a pay cut to begin with, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the Rocky Fielding fight, but he took a pay cut. It's just about the DAZN trying to tell him what to do. Canelo don't want nobody telling him what to do. He want to pick his fights. He want all the power. It's not Golden Boy that's putting the rehydration clause, or, taking away the same day weigh-in, or putting it back in, or, it's not Golden Boy. Simply Canelo got all the juice. Canelo want to do what he want to do. And you see with him and Oscar De La Hoya relationship deteriorating, you see this kid is just his own boss. And Al Heyman will let him fight who he want to fight. Al Heyman let them guys fight who they want to fight. If they want to fight each other, Al can make it happen. So, you know, it's not known if he's going to come back on Top Rank or he's going to come back on Showtime or PBC. But I do know, or somebody else, but I do know that another source said it's Uterman. So if it's Uterman, he coming back on PBC on probably Showtime. You know what I'm saying? And Al Heyman, he can produce the funds. So you might see Canelo Alvarez fighting Jamal Charlo, Errol Spence. And Al gonna let him have the same power that he had on Golden Boy. You know, and that's how Al rocking, dude. So I can't knock him. You know, if he bagged Canelo Alvarez, then the game has been won. Eddie Hearn in the zone can't stand up to Al. And to be honest, Top Rank can't really do much. You know, they don't have much in the super middleweight or the middleweight division anyway. But Al Heyman will secure fights that Canelo can fight and have the advantage in. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, you know, Jamal Charlo, Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo. Canelo can make a lot of money fighting those guys. You know, what if he come back and he fight Uterman and come back and fight Benavidez, Caleb Plant? So them 3 fights right there. That's a year and a half worth of fights. He come back and fight Jamal. That's 2 years worth of fights for him. He come back and Errol Spence move up. That's 5 fights for him. Shoot, he can get over there and make shit $200 million quick. Well, if they can make Pacquiao with him somehow, I doubt it. You know, if Crawford going to PBC, whatever they can do, Crawford and Canelo, I doubt it. Shit, they probably can get Glover to come over there for the trilogy. You know, and Al Heyman making moves that people ain't seeing. He signed a heavyweight prospect that started off at light heavyweight. If he was smart, he'd go get Demarni Rock too. So, you know, I don't know if he's going to PBC, but the rumor is he fighting Uterman. But like they told me, things change. Things change. He think he about to sleep all day. He about to go back with his owner. This is Sapato. Whatever Italian shoe mean in Italian, but he's standing me right now. He about to go home. He'll be over a lot. He's a labradoodle. It costs a lot of money. And they snipped my boy. Wish they didn't snip him. Can make some money off this beautiful dog. But, I mean, with Canelo, it is what it is, man. He's just the boss. He just run everything, man. You know, this is how Anthony Joshua should be running Eddie Hearn and stuff of that nature. But it just ain't happening like that. So, a recap. Right now, pretty much, DAZN and Golden Boy could let him go. I don't know if Oscar don't have the funds to battle Canelo in court or he just don't want to. I heard DAZN basically, you know, could let him walk, but things changed. And he supposed to be fighting December 19th for Julio Ray Martinez, whatever his name is, on the undercard. And right now, nobody know exactly when he coming back. I mean, when he going to announce this. I'm hearing that he could leak some things to the media in a week. You could hear something this week. So it'd be next week. It'd be next never. You know, he can go back to DAZN and they can patch things up. But right now, from what I understand is, it's a strong possibility he could be fighting on somebody else's platform December 19th. And I've been hearing that Uterman is the name. And Al Heyman might be the name. But I'm just speculating on the Al Heyman thing. But apparently, I think that's the place for him to go. It's the most fights over there. He still have his advantages over Jamal, you know, Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Errol Spence. I mean, those are probably the names you can see him fighting. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Canelo got the juice. And pretty much if Oscar lose Canelo, you can see Golden Boy out the game. And if the DAZN fold, then who Eddie Hearn going to work with? You know, is him, Frank Warren, and Bob Arum going to be a thing? I doubt it. He can't run back to Al. So Eddie Hearn, he just extended his deal with Sky. Even though they supposed to be coming with the DAZN UK. Even though Sky probably don't think the DAZN UK gonna jump. Excuse me, I've been sitting in this chair a little bit too long. I think Eddie Hearn is gonna end up back in the UK on Sky. Cause I don't see Al Heyman giving him no second chance. Like Yo Gotti say, baby mama want another chance, got another man, came back and for a second chance. He like, nah. So those is the rumors. What's popping? So you heard it here first. I know people got a tendency to report something that I reported and don't know the whole story. So, and then be lying. Yeah, my sources tell me. Dear boy, I'm back with another one. Nah, I'm you gotta shoot sign language in his retarded self. I bet he came with a helmet when he was born. He probably came out the womb with a helmet. You feel me? But y'all know what it is, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media links are in the description. If you want to hit me up for a business question, whatever, a video request, or you want to advertise on the channel, hit me up. We got a Facebook group. That link's in the description. Then other than that, man, best way to donate is share the video. But if you want to send a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We on.